Previously on Birth Stories.
Can I have a hug? A hug. Can I have a hug?
For me?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's hug. Let's hug. All right. Thank you.
That's the first I've seen that.
Yeah.
Actually noticed what it was.
You noticed that, yeah.
Before it always looks like a black blob.
This would be around tummy, make it a circle, and the infocil is sticking out there.
At 19 weeks, we went for our ultrasound, and when we were there, they called for another lady to come in to check it all out. And when they did that, my husband and I got kind of suspicious, and we thought there was something wrong. But they're like, "Oh no, nothing's wrong. Everything's fine. Just just double checking things." So when I go to my next doctor's appointment at 20 weeks, I figure, okay, I can go by myself, and everything will be just normal, routine. I go and find out that it's not.
Two beautiful daughters and a third on the way. But with this pregnancy, there's been a special burden of stress and fear. Joy's unborn baby has a serious defect.
They tell you there's chance of spina bifida, Down syndrome, all different problems that you can have, that they won't survive. So you got like mixed emotions. They tell you that there's all the positive stuff, but they also tell you all the negative stuff. So it's like you don't know what to expect, what to do until all the tests come in. And the amnio is the longest one. You're waiting 2 weeks, and you're on pins and needles. You don't know what to do. And especially at 20 weeks, you're already at that stage where it's moving, you're feeling it. If you have to abort it, then it's hard.
Maybe they said now it's 14 pounds? Just give or take.
You know what? You're funny today.
Teresa has diabetes, and that can lead to a high birth weight. A C-section is the plan, but a few days ahead of schedule, Teresa's gone into labor.
Ooh.
Breathe, remember, relax, relax. Legs down, deep breath, in and out, through your nose, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try and relax your body as much as possible. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You're doing fine, come on. Breathe through it. Why are you laughing at me?
You're right, that other couple less.
What, the bad coach? Come on, honey, I'm proud of you. Do it, baby. Breathe deep. You can do it.
Oh my God.
Is it gone? I have to press ended on the Palm Pilot. Is ended?
Stop.
Okay. All
Maybe
right.
the laughter helps more.
Quite a big outfit.
Heather, a single mom, and Chico were neighbors. And when he lost his apartment in the same co-op, she offered to let him crash on her couch. Now there's a baby on the way.
When I found out I was pregnant again, the second time, how do I word this? We weren't together as a couple or anything like that. Just, how do I word it?
Consenting adults.
I was gonna say friendly lovers. It sounds a bit better. I don't know. The scariest for me was letting him know that I was pregnant. Just, you never know how someone's gonna react. I had a bad response the first time.
I didn't even want a girlfriend at the time. And now, right off the hop, it comes to, guess what? We're having a baby. It's a big responsibility coming into my life now, and I know I'm ready to handle it, but I'm scared to death. Wasn't really prepared to be a father quite yet. I know that I wanted kids and everything, just I wasn't prepared to hear I'm pregnant.
Okay, as you know, the plan is to do C-section today, but obviously if you're going into labor now, then we'll want to do that sooner rather than later. Okay. So let's see what's happening, and that'll give us a bit of a time frame. Okay.
Yeah. And let your knees fall open.
Okay. Just give
Nice
me a
deep
touch.
breath. Okay? Don't hold your breath.
Okay. So your cervix is still nice and long at the back, but it's about 1 to 2 centimeters open.
Get out of here.
Yeah, so things are starting to happen. Good stuff. Okay, so
Sorry. I just started ball now. Sorry.
so we'll be seeing this little one today. Let me just find out timing-wise when we can get things underway. But seeing as how
Sorry.
things are starting, we're gonna get the show on the road for you.
We're still gonna do a seal.
And you were complaining, why can't I do this all on my own?
Love you.
I love you too. I'm gonna make some phone calls.
Okay.
I got into the drugs and the alcohol and more or less rebelled against everything. I've been in trouble with the law before. And
His
now I'd
teen
like to
years
straighten
were
my life
difficult,
completely out.
and Chico's family didn't make things any easier. But when his sister became terminally ill, family took on new meaning.
It's been 6 years ago now. My sister ended up developing leukemia. She was diagnosed, and my mother moved to Nova Scotia just before she was diagnosed, and my sister and my father didn't speak for 17 years. So it was more or less left up to me. So instead of doing what I wanted with whoever I wanted, I kind of put my life on hold and had to look after my sister. So the responsibility just started coming right then and there. There's 4 years of in and out of the hospital and everything like that, to the point where she wasn't even able to get up off the couch to go to the bathroom. And then she ended up passing away. Then I went on a little bit of a bender after she passed away, and then I ended up moving across the co-op here and with a friend of mine, and that's how Heather and I ended up meeting. And the responsible thing to do now is just stick around and be a man. Like, there's a lot of deadbeat dads out there nowadays where, like, nobody sticks around and be a father. That's why, like, there's so much criminal activity in the world today. Nobody's raising their kid to be normal human beings.
This is a picture we downloaded from the internet of a defect of a baby who has Onfolliceal.
Joy and Randy's unborn baby has internal organs, liver and bowel, protruding on the outside of the stomach wall. And once born, she will face major surgery.
They perform the surgery about 6 times a year at the Toronto Sick Kids. As common as they do it, it is a rare defect. This is a defect of a baby who has Onfolliceal. We downloaded this just so we have an idea of what to expect when our baby's born. It's helped us a lot, I believe. We hear different stories. This one here, it's no belly button group. Here's a boy, he says, I am 11 with no belly button. I just have a big scar on my stomach. I live in Maryland. Most kids at my school think it's cool.
29-year-old Heather has a history of ill health, underweight and anemic, with ulcers and migraines. She's struggled as a single mom. 7-year-old Reuven was born with life-threatening food allergies, and his health problems have been her priority. Now, Chico helps take care of both of them.
Her health problems are a big issue. They were like a major issue with me. And with walking into Reuven's medical situation, it just kind of great big stress on me with coming out of dealing with my sister for 4 years.
There's your Elementum. And ta-dum.
It was really difficult to get used to learning how to cook for them. With Heather being such a picky eater and Reuven being absolutely allergic to everything, for every different dish that I make, I have to use a different utensil to stir, to flip a pork chop, absolutely everything. So it's a matter of like just making sure everything is not contaminated with anything else.
He said, I'm spoiled. He cooks for me, he cleans for me, gets my medications for me, takes care of Reuven for me. He's had to kind of, right when he moved in, take over, especially when I was in hospital for a couple days. He had to just prepare his lunches, walk him to school, tuck him in bed at night, all kinds of stuff. So I'm on the mend. I'm able to help out a bit more.
I am a sloppy cook, but that's okay.
Yeah, he's a pretty awesome guy. I'm lucky to have him.
Okay, what am I doing now, doctor?
Despite the birth defect, Joy wants this pregnancy to feel as natural as possible for her 2 young daughters.
I don't think you'll hear anything, though. What do you hear? As far as we know now, it's a C-section. They say that's the safest way, so that way the liver's not getting ruptured. Preference would have been to go naturally, just so my girls could be in the room. They wanted to be a part of it. They wanted to be able to help cut the cord and just be there for it. They've watched a lot and learned a lot about it. They're fully understanding it all. I just would have really liked them to be there, but this is the safest way and the easiest way, so it's the way we gotta go. It scares me. I've never had a C-section before, but it has to be done. I'll be a basket case, most likely. I'll probably be just scared of the after effects.
All right.
Not too much scarring inside at all.
No?
Doctors begin Teresa's cesarean section.
Great, baby. Any pressure?
Okay, stop giving her ideas.
Yeah, tell him to shut up.
Oh, it's
And
filling
table
up.
all the way down, please. Lots of water.
There we go. That's all that water that you built up. Breathe deep.
No, it actually feels good. It's like a balloon deflating.
You'll be able to see your toes again.
No way.
A dark hair?
You got it? You want some help? I'm a really popular guy around the neighborhood, and I get along with all the kids, and like I know most of the parents in the co-op and that. Reuben here just come running up to me one day and gave me a hug while I was out playing at the park with a bunch of the other kids, and Heather was all, "Who's he? You don't know him, don't talk to strangers," things like that. So it was more or less, he just more approached me, and his mom and I started talking,
And I said, someday I want you to be my dad, and he said maybe. And then he's told, so he's my stepdad, but maybe he's going to be my dad someday.
That's right.
Oh my God.
Cheeks are gorgeous. Complaining. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, more sitting on your chest. All right. Delivery time's 4 minutes to 4.
Holy smokes, that's a big baby. Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, what do you have, Daddy?
It's a girl.
You got one.
I got 2. Oh my God. Won't go. Hang on, sorry.
Kid is heavy, come on.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Oh my God. It's a little butterball.
They had a hard time putting in the epidural.
Did they? Okay. Well, let me have a feel, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that, okay? So, yeah, that's good. So, I'm just going to lift this up a tiny bit. Okay, can you just push this part out at my fingers? That's good, yeah.
Past experience with epidurals increases Joy's anxiety about the coming birth.
Yeah, they're going to need to press firmly. You can feel them just a little bit when you, that's fine, thanks. It's not unusual to have a little difficulty just feeling the tips, but with some firm pressure, I can just feel the tips of the bones. So what that does, I'm just going to show you my big picture here in order to talk about this. I'm going to set that there so we don't lose it. When they can feel the tips of the spines in your back, it makes it a little easier to identify where the space is in between. The spinal needle goes in slightly deeper to where the spinal fluid is. It goes through this membrane called the dura. Most women find that they get numb right away, and just by the time they lie back down on the table, the numbness is coming up, and within about 5 minutes, they're ready to start the surgery. So,
How long does it last?
well, it lasts, that's a good question. It lasts for 2 to 3 hours, and the surgery is about 45 minutes to an hour. So we've got a lot of extra time. As soon as the operation is finished, we'll move you onto a stretcher, and then we can take you right into the resuscitation room and see the baby.
But it hurts all in there. Is that normal? Like every time he moves in that, and when you're pressing, it hurt. Like, I mean, it doesn't hurt a little. It hurts a lot. What is that? Is that
It's
just
tender. You know what I'm thinking from what you're saying is that you probably have some degree of urinary tract inflammation or infection. Is that really tender down here when I move?
No,
around?
it's right here that it hurts.
Yeah, you can feel the head down there.
I don't know. It's like right in there that. I know when the baby, if he's moving his head around, there's times where I'll say to Chico, "Oh, it really hurts in this area," but right now it doesn't. No.
Okay. Let's see how big. Where's the tape measure? Okay. Oh, you're perfect. You measure right at 35 centimeters. So timing is good.
35 weeks and a day today.
He's kept track because I keep
We're
losing
nailing
track.
it. We're totally nailing it. Yeah. Right on the heartbeat. So only a little less. 138.
But I guess near the end you drop a bit, or?
Yeah, usually after 36 weeks, the fluid comes down a little bit, so there can be some net weight loss.
5.5 pounder.
It's really nice though, with all the, you know, you had a lot of problems early with migraines and the pregnancy and stuff. Things seem to have settled down really nicely. You're right on track.
Still complains about them a bit.
Yeah, but she was in, like at one point she was coming in every 2 days and, you know, almost in a crisis mode. So this is really nice. From this point on, being 35 weeks, you should be seen every week. So.
See ya.
Smokes. Is that common with the babies? What? The fat at the back of the neck?
No, it's because of
She
the
was-
diabetes.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Holy
She's got a
smokes.
lot more fat on her than normal. They don't
God.
usually have rolls like this till they're a couple months
Hey,
old.
not kidding. She's a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, that's a good description. Oh, wow.
914.
No, almost 9:15 really. 9:14.8. So call it
9:14.8.
9:15. All right,
Oh my
so
God.
an ounce away from.
Oh, Mom, here she comes. She's a butterball. She opened her eyes? Yeah. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Yeah.
She's got rolls in places we don't have
Rolls?
places. On the back of her neck, on her legs. Man.
That's nice.
Hi, sweetie. Happy birthday.
You didn't want to come out, did you?
This is Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Hello.
Peekaboo. You made that cute noise? She's flaring her nostrils like that.
I told you.
Now we're four.
Hello.
Dad, my hold Frosty like a baby.
Yep. Let's go in the living room. Okay? Caitlin, you coming?
Nothing about the near future will be easy for Randy and Joy. They plan to take turns in 12-hour shifts, staying with their newborn at the hospital, an hour's drive away from home.
It's okay. Say hello. Hello. Well, hold. Hello.
Hold
Because the baby's going to be in the hospital, we have to change our lifestyle quite a bit. Gentle.
Maybe just like when you hold the baby, eh?
Right? Do you want to hold him, Kate? Joy and I are hoping or planning to be with the baby as much, if not always with the baby. If not myself, one of us will always be with the baby. We have 2 other young children who we have to take care of, and we'll do it as long as we can.
Hello.
Let's see if he'll walk. Come here, Frosty. It's okay. You think the baby can hold Frosty?
No.
No. I'm prepared for the worst. I pray for the best. Think the baby's gonna like Frosty like you? Yeah? Yeah. Be gentle. Remember, this is good practice for when the baby comes. Just watch your face. Okay.
She looks like a little cherub, those cheeks.
Thank you. You ready? Your first meal.
A side effect of diabetes, Teresa's baby is born with low blood sugar. It's temporary, but requires a boost with formula right away.
Julia, hi, Nona. This is Olivia. Thank you. This is your sister. This is your sister. No, Daddy has to hold her first because I have to feed her, okay? Then you hold her, okay? You can see her. Look. There she is.
Nana's gonna hold it. Nana's gonna hold
This is your sister.
This is your sister.
Oh, yeah. You want to hold her?
God, look at those cheeks.
First, listen, first Daddy has to feed her, and then you hold her, okay?
I feed her.
You feed her?
Oh, those cheeks. My
It's her
baby.
Yeah.
It's her baby. Oh, my God. Hi, Bella. Welcome to the world. Welcome, Regina. Oh, my goodness.
I see you laugh.
Oh.
9 pounds, 15 ounces.
Oh, no wonder.
I see you laugh.
You want to sit in my lap?
Yeah.
That's a little tough. This chair's a little small.
Oh, I got you, baby.
Okay, after she eats, okay?
She has to burp.
She burps like you. Lady,
Give you a little burp. The lady's gonna clean her room.
Yeah.
Give Daddy a burp, okay?
Next time on Birth Stories.
Because if I don't go, and I say I go into labor 2 days from now, God forbid, knock on wood, then I'm screwed, and CAS will get involved and take my kid away from someone living in a shelter.
Now I'm like right into ready-made family and having a family of my own, so like my mind's just been out there and stressed out and wondering what if and how come and should have and shouldn't have.